For this week's episode, I keep you above the table because I'm not wearing any pants. Okay, that's not gonna come out right. Hey Magic friends, I'm Paul. Welcome back to Magic Mondays, episode 3. Today we do something a little bit different. Today we break a habit. So for those of you that watched last week's episode, you know that I'm currently adding mentalism effects into my routines. But as I was researching some great effects, I decided to change up today's video. I think it's something a lot of us could benefit from. I decided to do a PSA, and it is, you don't need more tricks. You don't need more tricks. You don't need more tricks. Like most things in our world, magic is marketed extremely well. And I completely understand the temptation to run out and get the latest and greatest trick, but I want you to do some deep soul searching and be completely honest with yourself. How many times have you seen a trick that completely fooled you when you watched it? So you rushed out to find the method online, but when you couldn't find it there, you actually bought it. And when you get it, you realize that it's not real magic. And that's somewhat disappointing, so you don't perform it. Or worse, you do perform it, but you don't put in the work on presentation, it doesn't get the reactions that it should, and you shelf it. If this has happened to you, then I want to reiterate, you do not need more tricks. Unless you're just getting into magic, in that case subscribe, I'll teach you something. You probably have 2 to 5 tricks that you can perform blindfolded. So here's what I ask you. Relearn those tricks. Yes, the tricks that you can perform blindfolded. Relearn those and try to figure out how you can improve upon them. This is a great exercise for any experience level because it teaches you the greatest trick in magic. The sleight, the prop, the gimmick, the lovely lady dancing, the outcome is not the magic. The magic is your presentation. And in all the years I've been in magic, I don't think I've ever heard that clarified enough to the magician. Your presentation is everything, and without a good presentation, you might get a, clever. To your spectators, it's going to be seen as a puzzle to be solved. The bad thing is, the lovely person that's giving you his most valuable asset, his time, your spectator, is already predisposed to thinking that magic is a trick to be solved. So the magic is taking him out of that state into a new one, in which he might believe that what you're doing is actually a miracle, even if it's only for a moment. So that's what I'm currently working on this week, and I would hope that you would care about your magic enough to give this a try. So let's get into the way that I script. It's simple, really. Very simple. You're going to go to a computer, and you're going to type what's true for you. Boy, I love skateboarding. Watch me float this card. Scripting. Okay. So the idea is to relate your trick to yourself in some way. That's going to ultimately come off to your spectators as more sincere, which is going to make your magic more believable. For instance, if you're a 13-year-old skateboarder, that should be apparent in your tricks. You don't want to approach someone in your Vans or DCs or whatever is hot currently in the skateboarding apparel industry. Anyone remember the first Tony Hawk game for PlayStation? Like the original PlayStation. Good times. Sorry. So you don't want to be a 13-year-old skateboarder talking about the spirit guides unless you do. If that's your thing, go for it. But if it's not your thing, I would recommend not doing it and focus on what is true for you and working your presentation around that. So the point of scripting for me is not to feel obligated in saying everything that you've written down. The point is to have a frame to have me think about different ideas. For instance, I had this torn and restored card idea that went a little like this. Have you ever been to the Smoky Mountains? I went and it was so beautiful. The only problem was I'm a card guy. And in that elevation, the cards act a little different. Let me show you what I mean. Now we can't really do it here, but perhaps if I had fire, I might be able to do it. Do you have a lighter? So something like that is more real to me as opposed to, let me try some sort of card origami. So again, you want to make the tricks more real to you so that in turn it will be more magical for your spectators. Another great thing this does is to allow you to figure out who you are as a performer. It's important to know who you are. That will make you more confident and will allow you to get away with much more during your performances. So obviously, I'm not saying don't ever buy any more tricks. I love learning the latest effects. The point is to get you in a state of mind that you realize that your presentation can take your effects to new heights. And to focus on that more than anything, more than the prop, the gimmick, the method. So thank you so much for watching it. It truly does mean a lot. Next week, we'll dive into Andy Nyman. I probably could have said that differently. So I absolutely love Andy Nyman. He smells great. But I absolutely enjoy his work and performances, and I think you should too. So next week, we'll review Andy Nyman's Insane, which I'm thrilled about. I'm going to start performing it this week. I'll update you with that on our Facebook page. And I'm really excited because I think we're going to be in the world of mentalism for a while longer. So if you have any mentalism DVDs, books, effects that you think I should look into, please let me know below. So keep performing, my fellow magicians. Have a great week. Peace.